Hey guys, my name is Kelly Ellie and I am back playing The Sims with you guys today. This is part two of my new Fix My Build series for my sister's legacy house. Oops, bumped the microphone. I decided pretty quickly after editing the first portion of it, which I filmed live reaction. I don't really know what to call that, where I filmed as I went, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't sped up. Anyway, that the rest of it needed to be sped up. Especially because I have like 8-ish hours of footage that you guys haven't seen. Like this video to all the way to the end when it's finished, there's like 8 hours of recordings. And I know that a huge chunk of that is because for six, maybe I have 6 hours of footage. It's six because for 4 hours of it, I'm talking and working through things and telling stories and mumbling to myself and like trying to interact with you guys while I concentrate, and it doesn't work very well for me. I enjoy that kind of video for some things. Um and so I think if this series continues, if you guys participate in it and I get more builds to fix, then that like first video may not be an hour long like the last one was, but it'll be partly my reaction in real time, and then it'll be like sped up as I do like the shell and floor plan and all that kind of stuff. And from there, then on, it'll be speed build kind of stuff. And then maybe right at the end, I'll like go through and kind of explain everything and all that kind of stuff. Um, so yeah, I really love this idea. Thanks, Micah. She's the one that came up with the idea for this series. Um, so I had a lot of fun doing this. It was kind of frustrating at times because my sister chose a more modern style. She wanted the style of build to be more modern, but literally everything she had done to it before I got a hold of it was not modern. And so the whole time I was like, I don't understand, because she had this and she had this and she had this, and like it's a very classic style house that she showed me a picture of. And we have grown up with a more like classic, even like country grandma kind of style going on, and that's what we both love. And so I was just like, I don't know what you like anymore, and it was hard to pick things. um she has seen the build. She did watch the first episode and thought it was hilarious. She said that she didn't actually choose modern until she sent it to me. She was just like, oh, that would be nice, and decided that's what she wanted. So she had she had no idea, and it was so funny. So yeah, I can't wait for the rest of you guys to see all of this and see how it turns out. But she loved it, which I'm super super glad about. I'm glad she liked it. I decided to go with this like green color in the wallpaper because I love that leafy green wallpaper you saw at the beginning and then over in the like sunroom area. I love that, and I never get to use it, and so I was like, I really want to work this in here. So I went with kind of a green theme. I had noticed that some of the like those countertops and then some of the chairs and things she had picked had a green color to them. Um, and so I felt kind of safe in choosing that. Um, but I also wasn't sure. So I was like, whatever, I'm going to go with it. My sister, her play style is different to mine. I don't want to say that she doesn't enjoy building, because sometimes she gets really into it and she'll like text. She just texted me the other day and was like, I stayed up until I want to say it was like 3 a.m. or something working on a build, and she loved it and she was having the best time. And so she'll do stuff like that, but then she gets really frustrated with it super easily. So she prefers we have a different style. That's where I was going with that. I've already lost my train of thought. She prefers to download things off the gallery, delete the like furnishings, and furnish it herself. Um, so yeah, that's more her thing. Um, so I kind of suspected that it didn't really matter what furnishings I put in here in the first place. She was just going to delete all of them. But she actually said that she really liked it. There's only a couple things she said that she was going to change, which didn't really surprise me. It was so her family is she's like raising her third generation in a legacy right now, and her founders had two kids, and the son was the oldest. So the son got passed down as like the heir, I guess. And so his teenage sister is living in the house with them currently. And so her room, she was going to make a little bit more specific to that sim, which was fine because I left it very blank. Because she mentioned in her description of the family that the teenager was about to move out anyway. And so I was like, okay, well, it might be like the next time you play, it might be, a couple days, but they'll just have a place to sleep. She didn't seem super concerned with that sim. So I just didn't put much in there. I just put like a bed and like some basic furniture and left it at that pretty much, just so it would be furnished for the gallery. And then I don't remember what the other thing was that she changed. Oh yeah, there's a surprise um towards the end that it's like a joke. Uh so it's meant for her to change, but she's going to change that out. So you guys will see that probably in part 3, hopefully. um there may actually be 3 or 4 parts. I want to say that this was close to 2 hours, if not 2 hours of footage before I sped it up. So, and we got this down to like 23 minutes. So I was like, all right, cool. We'll go with that. Um, but yeah, I really like this kitchen. I like that part of it is kind of in this little like hallway type thing. I had debated on turning that into kind of like a butler's pantry. But I don't really see the need for that in Sims. It would mostly just be kind of like a transition between the kitchen and the dining room. So I just chucked in a refrigerator and some cabinets and left it at that. She's doing like some family play, so I put the little chart board up there. That's very, very important. I I love the idea of that thing, but then I don't ever end up using it in my actual gameplay. So, but I like to include it in my houses because it feels realistic. It feels like something that families would have. Like we had something when I was growing up that was like a chore board, and we didn't do this for very long. But I want to say like a few years while we were all kind of like young enough slash old enough, because Micah and I are 5 years apart, to like enjoy something like that, where we would like earn stickers or something for completing chores around the house. And I want to say when we reached a collective amount of stickers, we went and did something, like went to Six Flags or something like that. But I also kind of vaguely remember us earning our own amount of stickers and then going to like Toys R Us and picking out a toy or something. Like it was kind of like a predetermined toy, so we could figure out how many stickers we would need to get. I have like a very vague memory of that. um but yeah, so we did that for a little while. Um so yeah, I like to include it. I think it's a kind of a typical family thing. What do you guys think? Did y'all have chore charts when y'all were kids? What did your family do? If you're still kids, what do you guys do? I don't really know what my demographic is. I don't know that I have a large enough following for the channel to figure that out. The last time I checked, I think that was the case, and I haven't looked at it again yet. So I'm not really sure what the deal is with you guys. Oh gosh, I hated this transition right here. Um, did I never put an oven in? I'm I'm thinking that I never put an oven in this house because I remember going back and forth about that stovetop, and the ovens don't work correctly if you put them underneath. So I wonder what I did. I don't remember. Hmm. Hey Micah, you might need an oven. Anyway, I hated that transition right there on that wall. Excuse me. And I wanted it to be a flat surface. Um, and then I loved this. I loved that rounded out piece there. See, here I am trying to figure out the oven. I have no memory of what I did. And then I was like, maybe I can get the stovetop to go in the bar. And I could put this over here. Oh gosh. I just know I got frustrated and gave up and went and did something else and then completely forgot to come back to that oven. Uh-huh. Do we leave it there? I had forgotten this, so maybe I do. That's my sim self, by the way, if you haven't seen the first episode. Okay, it looks like I just. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember this now. I set it on fire, which has been typical for my time here on YouTube. We set things on fire on this channel. Yeah. So that was great. We almost burnt the house down. Very, very predictable as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so I didn't forget an oven. It's in there. Yay. I'm glad we cleared that up. Oh god, now I have no idea what I'm doing. Promptly puts in a fire alarm. Um, I kind of struggled to decorate and put clutter out in this house because my sister and I don't own all of the same packs. And since I'm building it for her, I wanted to make sure that she was able to use it and that a bunch of stuff wasn't missing. And there were a couple of items that I placed right at the end where I was like, I don't remember if she has this, but it's like a flower vase or something like that. So I was like, it'll be fine. So I stuck that in. Um, so if something looks empty, it's probably because you didn't have the pack and I was tired of scrolling up in our text messages to figure out what you did have. Um, I love this light fixture. I love, love, love that. And then that made me remember the little basket shelves. I liked that too. And that kind of gave me an idea for some colors to use later on. But here's where I'm like remembering like, oh, the basket item from the laundry stuff that I never use. Because I've never managed to make it look cute until this video. So I plopped that in and it kind of had a colorway that reminded me of this one right here. So I thought they went really good together. Super cute. And then I got distracted and was like, well, let me stick this in here and this in here and this in here. This is exactly how I do chores at home too. I think I have a touch of the ADHD and I can't finish a task before I start 5 new ones. So nothing is ever done and everything is always half completed. Now we've moved on to the bathroom for some reason. I did not catch what that was about, but here we are. I think that little square was just irritating me. If I had picked out this floor plan and was building this for my game, I probably would not have put that bathroom there. Um, but Micah was following along with a floor plan that she found online when she first started building this, and so I wanted to honor that as much as possible. Ooh, if you hear a noise, it's because my cats are being crackheads right now, so just bear with me. Um, I wanted to honor some of the stuff that she did. Like, I didn't want it to look like a completely different house because clearly she had picked out something that she liked. Um, so yeah, if you guys submit builds, make sure to leave me some information like that. Like, I know it'll be difficult to leave me like floor plans and stuff. So don't stress about that, but like, give me a color scheme, give me a build style, tell me something about your Sims. I think that'll be really fun. Um, so yeah, I'm excited about that. I hope I get some submissions. Okay, so here I am trying to make this thing cute. So I put this in here because I know she has some little kids. She actually has a toddler and a baby right now, but we're going for timeless. Okay, we don't want her to have to change the decor every time just because her kids age up and all that kind of stuff. So we put a little craft, some books, a cookie jar, and I put that cat in. She called it the grumpy cat, but I intended it for it to look like a cat that we grew up with. Her name is Ashley. We recently lost her. She passed away. She was old and struggling to get around, and I think I'm telling a story about that right now. And then I don't remember what I put there. Is this what I settled with? Honestly, for this thing, it was just like the first thing you find that goes on the shelf, that's what's going there because I don't understand why they did this in all of our shelving units. They put these teeny tiny little spaces and then made none of the objects available to fit there, even though the objects could very clearly fit there. Pet peeve. Um, I don't remember. I haven't bought the clutter stuff pack kit, whatever, yet, but I want it. Uh, I don't remember. I know I watched little Simsy kind of mess with it, but I don't know if she tested it out on any shelves. I don't really remember. So I'm curious about that before I spend a bunch of money on it because that would be one of the reasons why I would like to have something like that is to fill out shelves. There is no telling what is going on here. Who knows? I don't know if my phone rang and I took a break to make a phone call. I don't know. Did I take a TikTok break? What happened there? Surely not, because I was recording. Maybe I was telling a story. Who knows? Here we go again. I am not going to lie to you. I did not watch this footage all the way through because it was hours before I sped it up. So here we are on a weird pause. And do I move or do I just sit here until the end? Okay, I just paused my voice recording and went to look, and I just sit here for the rest of the video. So, I don't know if I was signing off. I don't know if I got a phone call. I don't know what happened in the recording because the voice is already gone. But I will go ahead and sign off. This one's going to be shorter than I expected. I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. Um, I don't know when the next one's going to be up. Probably soon. I have one more episode of the rotational play ready to go that I would like to edit and get up. So that'll probably be next. But yeah, I had a great time playing with you guys. I don't think I mentioned it, but if you want to submit a build for the Fix My Build series, you can put a hashtag for your gallery builds, Kelly Ellie Fix. That's KELLIELLIE, and then Fix. Or you can hashtag fix my build. I will also be checking that one. So yeah, but Kelly Ellie Fix is the official one. If you for sure want me to see it, put it on there. Yes, yes, yes. I am super excited. I think this is going to be so fun. So yeah, send me your submissions and I'll get to working on some more of them. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great time. I know I did. Make sure to like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.